funny.
It's pretty funny. Hello, I'm Maddie.
I'm Karina.
And this is everything. Oh, hello, Mylan.
He's got the zoomies right now.
And this is everything but the Fairy Tale Sync holiday edition because it's coming up on Christmas. So
yeah,
my cup is very full, so I'm trying not to spill it. We are coming up on Christmas episodes. Yay! Yay! So our very first Christmas episode today is Belsnickel. Are you excited?
I don't really know what to expect.
Oh, good. So this would be a treat then.
Yeah, I never got to that episode of The Office, so...
Yes, we will be talking about that episode of The Office.
Cool.
Anyways.
Shall we?
No, recommendations.
Oh, I forgot about recommendations.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So my recommendation is, if you haven't seen this movie, I don't know where you've been living for the past however many years it's been out, watch Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
So good. The second one's not as good, but the first one is so iconic.
My opinion is that the first one is better plot-wise. The second one, he's a lot more clever with his traps and
Fair.
Hi, buddy. How are we?
I'll steal the Christmas movie recommendation. Watch Elf.
Have
a good time with
the
Elf.
Best
Don't
way
watch
to
Elf
spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Yeah, don't watch Elf the Musical because there's one song in it we don't talk about.
Nope, we're not going to do that. Let's see if I can remember what the word is.
Sparkle Jolly Twinkle Jingly.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's burned in my brain.
Yep.
For anyone wondering, Madison and I helped direct a child production of Elf.
It was middle schoolers, so.
I meant junior.
Yes. Anyways, we also wanted to start doing something new to get a little more engagement, which is, what are we calling it? Question of the day?
Just question of the day.
And today's question is...
Oh, we're doing it now.
Yes.
Okay. What holiday tradition do you and your family most love? Like, what is your big family tradition every year?
It's a good one.
Answer that in the comment. In the comics?
In the comics. Which comics? I don't know.
Everything But the Fairy Tale Sync universe. I don't know.
EBTFSCU.
Well, it wouldn't be CU because it wouldn't be Cinematic Universe. Anyways.
Little tangent there. All right. So we are...
Hold on. Please do not attack Sammy's mattress.
So
go ahead.
We are going to start the episode with a quote.
Okay.
This is a real thing. Belsnickel is a crotchety fur-clad gift giver related to other companions in St. Nicholas in the folklore of southwestern Germany. So then Dwight says, okay, great. Seriously, you guys? Now you believe in Dwight's Christmas traditions when some Democrat looks it up on Wikipedia? To which we talk about Belsnickel. So Belsnickel is a sort of foil to Santa with Germanic origins. He's also very popular in the Pennsylvania Dutch community. And Krampus is not to be... Belsnickel is not to be confused with Krampus because Belsnickel does reward the good children, whereas Krampus only exists to punish the bad children. So Belsnickel can be good. So gifts are given to good children as well as little candies, but if a child is being bad, Belsnickel will whip the child.
Wylan is apparently interested in that because he just ran over to sniff my phone. Oh!
Thanks, Wylan.
No, I do not need tissues. Anyways, go ahead.
Now I see your table and then missing your top half of your head. That's better.
Thank you, Wylan, for throwing that up.
You'll see your table. Anyways, so Yes, he is not to be confused with Krampus.
Cool.
So his whip is more like a switch out of like sticks and stuff. So he carries it and he whips the bad children and he rewards the good children. Anyways,
Gotcha.
so he has other names. His other names include Belsnickel, like 2 separate words.
Okay.
Belsnickel, and Pelsnickel.
Interesting.
So the names all roughly translate to Nicholas of the Furs. Hey, how about you don't chew on my cord? Sorry, Juster's being a pill. Anyways, the name comes from Belsen, which is German for pelt. I don't speak German, so you can correct me on my pronunciation if you remember any.
It's not horrific.
Nikolaus, which is German for Nicholas. So you put those 2 names together and you get Belsnickel. So Belsnickel began to make his appearances in America in the early 1800s after the Pennsylvania Dutch settled in North America in the 1700s. So after settling, they began to bring their traditions, but it took a little while for that to happen. So many communities had local Belsnickels to watch the naughty children. So they would actually have someone dress up as Belsnickel and patrol and whip the naughty children.
Oh my god.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
No.
Why not? You don't want some middle-aged guy dressed up as Belsnickel coming and whipping your children for misbehaving?
No. How do you, like, do parents sign their children up for this?
No, it's literally just someone patrolling around the town, and if the child is being bad, they'll whip the child. Okay, can we not?
Wow.
Can we not get to zoomies while I'm filming?
Yeah, Wyland has to zoomies right now, so
anyways, after World War II, however, Belsnickel did dwindle a bit in popularity because of the hatred of the Germans after World War II. So the hatred of the German people led to the hatred of Belsnickel and not fun stuff. Anyways, so in some areas, parents also would leave out. I hope that's not as annoying on film as it is here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Anyways, parents would leave out shoes for Belsnickel to. Wow.
Okay, do we want to take a second to lock the cats out?
No, because if I lock him out, it's going to be worse. Way worse.
Okay. I might. That's fine. He's fine.
Anyways, so the shoes were left out for candies to be placed in for the good children. And like I mentioned earlier, you know, Belsnickel would whip the bad ones. So, as fun as Belsnickel is, we do have to talk about his companion, who, over the years, with good reason, has been met with quite a bit of controversy. So, this companion is named. What?
Okay.
Get out.
How about the dresser, please? Come on. Come on. You're being noisy. You're being noisy.
So this companion, who, like I said, has been met with quite a bit of backlash, is named Sparta Pete, which means black Peter. Sparta Pete.
Sparta Pete. Okay.
And that translates to Black Peter. And thankfully, he is now fading in popularity. So whereas Belsnickel is staying very popular, thankfully Black Peter is fading in popularity. And the reason he has been met with controversy is because oftentimes he is seen as like an elf to Belsnickel, you know, like how Santa has elves. So Belsnickel has Black Peter. Well, in parades with Belsnickel, there are often children who are wearing black, so white children wearing blackface and bright, colorful pantaloons and are portraying Black Peter.
Oh.
Yeah. So thankfully, people are realizing that that is wrong, and Black Peter is starting to fade in popularity.
Yikes.
Yeah. So Belsnickel is still remaining in popularity because, you know, he's just a crotchety for a cloud gift giver, but Black Peter is fading in popularity.
That's
and
good.
probably with how the world is going, will eventually fade away and just be, folklore.
Like, yeah.
Yes. So now,
Please don't put your children in blackface.
admittedly, and weirdly enough, there was not a lot of information I could find out there about Belsnickel.
Okay.
Which is kind of surprising because after, yeah. Anyways, so now I'm going to talk about Belsnickel in pop culture.
Okay.
So the first one is he appears in the Christmas Chronicles 2, which I have not seen. I haven't even seen the first Christmas Chronicles. So he is portrayed by Julian Dennison, who, if anyone has seen Deadpool 2, he's Fire Fist in Deadpool 2. Mm-hmm. So he is the main antagonist to Santa's protagonist, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because Belsnickel in Germanic folklore is basically a dirty Santa.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that happened. He is the antagonist, and I was doing a little research on, Christmas Chronicles Wikipedia, which is super legit. And it was saying that he was once an elf for Santa and became bitter and then left and became a villain. I don't really know. That's Christmas Chronicles lore.
Okay, hold that thought. Can you please stop making noise? I don't know where he is right now, but he's being really noisy, so I apologize.
And now we are going to talk about probably everyone's first or most well-known exposure to Belsnickel, Dwight's Christmas in season 9 of The Office.
Yeah.
So Dwight dresses up as Belsnickel when he gets to do Pennsylvania Dutch-style Christmas, and he says, "Fear or cheer, Belsnickel is here. I judge you as impish or admirable." I love this episode of the show. It's so funny. So Dwight does have everyone sit in a little circle and he passes out gifts, albeit they're not very good gifts. But when he judges someone impish, he does whip them. So Jim gets whipped. And then Meredith, being Meredith, was like, "Hey, Belsnickel, I gotta head out early too." And she puts her hands on the wall and sticks her butt out and wants Belsnickel to whip her. Oh my God. I love it so much, So what?
Better to whip your coworkers than children, I guess.
And Meredith did ask for it.
True. That is true.
Yeah. So as Belsnickel kind of dwindled in popularity, The Office, whenever season 9 came out, it was the final season, so the show was ending. Whenever that came out is when Belsnickel did start to have a resurgence in popularity due to just how popular the show was. Yeah. And now when you Google Belsnickel, you will see images of Dwight's Belsnickel.
Mm-hmm. Show me the clip. So if you Google Belsnickel, half the images will be of Dwight Schrute. Yeah. Yeah. So he's just grown in popularity. Nice. That mug is adorable.
This will get cut.
Okay.
I'm killing time before Steve gets on to be Belsnickel.
Please tell me the thumping in the background isn't that bad. Okay.
Do you have any questions so far about Belsnickel or anything he stands for?
I think so. I think it's pretty standard, German Christmas, or honestly a lot of European Christmas of the shoe in the window and the good kids get gifts, the bad kids get punished in some sort of way. I will always find it kind of funny learning about all of these European Christmases of man, America's missing out. Well, I mean, also there's the Pennsylvania Dutch community, but modern day Christmas, we're really missing out on a creepy dude.
I mean, I am very willing to dress up as Santa and not Santa. To dress up as Krampus, not even Belsnickel, and just drag naughty kids, drag them away,
Please don't, because I won't be able to take you seriously because you're short. I'm also
Then I'll be an evil elf.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What are you ripping? It's probably paper. It's probably fine. Trying to think if I had any other real thoughts there. Are we still stalling time?
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going like it's the rest of the year.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Who's here? Hello?
Oh, judgment is nigh, for Belsnickel ist I.
How did you get in this meeting?
Oh, I've come from distant lands to spread Christmas cheer and fear.
All right, Belsnickel.
Also,
I
10 out of 10
assume
authentic voice.
the two of you have been drinking the Glühwein and enjoying some Hass and Pfeffer.
Have we now? I mean, I have hot cocoa, but it's not Glühwein.
Oh,
Clearly,
you
I
must
have
have the
been
Glühwein, otherwise known as glow wine. And it is used sometimes to sterilize the equipment of medical practice.
I don't think I want to finish drinking this.
Okay.
Belsnickel, why are you here?
Oh, I'm here to spread Christmas cheer and fear and to judge upon the both of you.
So you've made a
Okay.
list and you've checked it
Yes.
twice, and now you're going to
I-
find out if we have been.
Impish or admirable. And
Interesting.
I have seen that, and Belsnickel sees you and watches you every time you're on the YouTube. What is that evil creature behind you?
That's Jasper, and he
Oh.
has been naughty, so he can be on your
Yes.
impish list.
Very impish. Very impish. Also, Belsnickel, too much strudel.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Hey,
So
Belsnickel, can we see your hat a little bit more?
Oh, I see. There is a hat here. Okay.
That
is
is
very
something.
nice. Do you like this hat?
yes,
I do like the
because
hat.
I'm afraid if
Yeah.
I say I don't, I'll be judged impish.
I'd wear the hat. Looks
I think
cozy.
you should wear the hat. It's very nice.
All right, Belsnickel, have I been impish or admirable this year?
Let's see. Madison Moore. Impish or admirable? I judge you admirable.
Yeah.
Shocking, but
You
all
may
right.
You may have this wonderful pencil holder.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
I hope shipping costs are cheap wherever you're living.
Oh, yes.
Clearly
Belsnickel has
Southern
magical
Germany.
powers. Belsnickel has magical powers.
Like Amazon Prime.
Not Amazon Prime. Swarte Pete delivers for Belsnickel. You don't want to know about Swarte Pete.
No.
No, you do.
No,
My
you do
little-
not.
No. My little imp is eating tissues, so I apologize.
Wyland
right.
has been judged impish.
Ugh. Stop. Please.
All right, Belsnickel, what about Karina? Has Karina been
Yes,
impish
what
or
about-
admirable?
Oh, Karina Burkham.
I'm nervous.
With your ways of handling your camera today, I judge you impish.
Fair enough.
Very impish.
This is fair. This is very fair.
Yes, I do actually carry the stick to hit people, not just so I could look cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are you going to magically transport to Karina and hit her with your stick?
Well, he already hit the camera, so
Nobody-
I can feel it through the
Nobody
virtual.
fears Belsnickel, Santa, the way they fear Belsnickel. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, I am so afraid right now.
Well, you should be.
All right, Belsnickel. Thanks for joining us and crashing
Yes,
our
thank you
recording.
so much.
Just to let you know, in a head-to-head contest, people prefer Belsnickel over Santa every time.
Is that so?
There's not as many songs about Belsnickel, but
Yeah.
I attribute that to the rhyming difficulties.
Well, how about you write a song about yourself, Belsnickel?
I do not have that ability.
Oh, well, maybe we will write you a song in your honor.
Belsnickel has a favorite American actor hero that he might judge very admirable, and that's Rainn Wilson, Mr. Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
For
He is
him,
a
I
And you
take
think he did a good job portraying you?
very nicely.
Oh, good.
He has a character also that you should probably invite on Earth Day, and his name is Recyclops.
How do you know Recyclops?
I know Recyclops the very well.
Yeah,
All
do you
right,
guys
well-
hang out over coffee?
Yes, actually, you know, to be honest with the Recyclops, he is trying to save the planet from the evil Polluticon. Okay.
So
Very admirable.
So Recyclops has been very admirable this year.
Very admirable. You should very much invite him for Earth Day.
We will.
Mm-hmm. Now, has anybody found the pig maw?
No.
What?
The hogma? Not yet.
The hog maw.
No.
It's the lining of the pig's
hog maw?
stomach.
It's the lining of a pig's stomach. It's like haggis.
Oh,
No, not like haggis.
Better.
The sheep are too pure and kind. We need the evil pigs. They are
All right,
continually
Belsnickel.
impish.
oh my.
No one else wallows in their own mud like the hogs do.
That is true.
Wonderful.
Now, I hope that you all have very good visions of sugar plums and fairies, because they are all just pure distractions from what Christmas is really about.
And what is
Yeah,
Christmas
what is
really
Christmas
about?
really about?
Belsnickel?
Miss Madison Moore, I heard you went and picked candy canes
Yeah.
this week.
Uh-huh.
Do you know candy canes are nothing but a shepherd's crook? And if you've
Yes.
ever tasted a shepherd's crook, I do not think you'd like it.
No, I don't plan on tasting a shepherd's crook.
Would you like any more visits from Belsnickel, or should I go upon my magical land?
I think you should go upon your magical land.
Yeah.
You have other
Okay,
children
very
to judge
well.
which are admirable.
And good
Uh-huh.
for you, ladies, and this
Thank you.
wonderful YouTube channel. I expect both of you to be admirable next year.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yes,
doing
absolutely.
admirable this year, so
Means
Karina,
you.
step it up.
Yeah. Well, I can't promise my camera work will get better next year, so we will see. We will hope for the best.
Belsnickel wishes for a better camera for Karina this next year.
I also wish for a better.
All right, Belsnickel, get out of here.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you
Bye,
for coming.
Belsnickel.
Bye.
So long.
That was something.
All right, well,
Also, thank you to
After
Wyman
Belsnickel-
for knocking my camera down right as our guest arrived. That was super nice of him.
after Belsnickel crashed our little meeting here, I think we should continue on and know that I am the better one of this duo because I have been judged admirable by Belsnickel and Karina has been judged impish.
I think Belsnickel missed out on your thoughts about Tom Hiddleston, but
Wow! That is getting cut!
it was funny though.
I'm not denying that it wasn't funny, I'm just saying it's getting cut.
That's fair.
All right, well, shall we, since our episode has come to an end and Belsnickel has so rudely crashed our meeting,
I
shall
don't think he
we
actually told us what the meaning of Christmas actually was.
behaving yourself so you don't get whipped by him?
Fair.
Anyways,
Anyway.
wishes.
Wishes. All right. My wish for you is that if you're, And a sort of important video call, your cat doesn't decide to come and smack your phone off the dresser and throw your phone under your bed.
How polite. My wish is that you are not judged impish by Belsnickel this year, and he does not show up at your house and whip you.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That is my wish for you, dear viewers. I have a hair in my eye.
Oh no, that's uncomfortable.
What's coming up next week?
All right, next week we are going to travel to Iceland for the first time, and we are going to talk about the 13 Icelandic Santa Clauses and their mom and dad and cat.
I'm very, very excited. I know a little bit about these guys, so I'm really looking forward to it.
All right. Do you want to do the outro?
Sure. I was about to clap my hands in preparation. All right. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. I can see that people aren't subscribed. I can see the good percentage art. So if you don't subscribe, I will personally send Belsnickel after you and he will whip you.
Yes, threats of violence, always the way to people's hearts.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, if we hit 50 followers on Instagram and 50 subscribers on YouTube, I will buy a poster of Loki and it will go in the background. If we hit 100 subscribers and 100 followers, Karina will buy a poster of Shang-Chi. And if we hit 1,000, my stepdad Steve will pretend to milk the plastic cow at Hagen.
Which, by the way, your stepdad Steve is definitely not Belsnickel.
No, not at all.
Definitely a different person.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nope, I don't have to sneeze. Excellent. Anyways, go follow us on Instagram and on TikTok. Both of them are at everythingbuttheftsink. So fairy tale is not spelled out because it's way too long of a name and we couldn't fit it.
Yep.
As for the website, it's dead for the time being because we were having a lot of issues with it.
Yep. We will figure it out after the year.
We will. But also, social media seems to be the way to go.
Yep.
Anyways, remember, it's not up yet, but snitches end up in ditches. And thank you all for watching.
Yes. Happy holidays.
Bye. Oh, yes. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate.
Yes.
Have a happy holidays and a happy new year.
Yes.
Toodaloo.